Welcome back to Reviewsinside TV, where we bring you the deepest insights into the tech that matters most. Today, we're looking at a product that could completely change how you manage your storage. The SABRENT 4-drive NVMe SSD to PCIe 4.0x16 adapter card with active cooling, model ECP4BF. This sleek little adapter promises to bring your storage game to the next level, but does it deliver? Let's find out. The SABRENT ECP4BF is an adapter card designed to allow users to connect up to 4 high-performance NVMe SSDs to a system using just one PCIe x16 slot. This means you can maximize your system's storage potential without the need for multiple cards or slots. But here's the catch. For this to work at its full potential, you'll need a system that supports PCIe bifurcation, essentially splitting the lanes to properly power multiple drives. If your system supports PCIe 4.0, you're in luck, as this card takes full advantage of that faster interface. But it'll also work with PCIe 3.0 and even 2.0 setups as long as they support bifurcation. What's also great about this adapter is its versatility with form factors. It supports M.2 2230, 2242, 2260, and 2280 SSDs, meaning whether you're dealing with compact storage or full-size SSDs, you're covered. And with PCIe 4.0 compliance, it's ready to handle the fastest SSDs on the market today, giving you the future-proofing you need if you plan on upgrading your drives down the line. But let's talk about the most important feature when it comes to performance: cooling. With multiple SSDs installed, heat management can become a major concern. To combat this, SABRENT has equipped the ECP4BF with quality aluminum construction for physical stability and to improve heat dissipation. Thermal padding ensures that the interface between the SSDs and the card stays as cool as possible, preventing throttling under heavy load. And for those who are really pushing their system's limits, there's an optional active cooling fan that can be toggled with a switch on the rear of the card. This allows for high-performance environments to keep those temperatures in check and your drives running at peak performance. When it comes to installation, the SABRENT adapter is plug and play, meaning you don't need to mess around with installing drivers. It's also compatible with Intel VRock and AMD Ryzen NVMe RAID, making it easy for users with those setups to implement their drives in either software or UEFI RAID configurations. While this may seem complicated at first glance, the truth is, the card simplifies things for you, allowing easy management of drives through Windows storage spaces and RAID software. In terms of real-world usage, I set up this card on a desktop system to test how it handled various tasks. I installed a mix of SSDs ranging from PCIe 3.0 to PCIe 4.0 drives, and monitored the speeds during heavy file transfers and gaming scenarios. The setup process was as smooth as advertised. I didn't run into any issues getting the card recognized or my SSDs working correctly. When it came time to push the system with large video file transfers, I was pleasantly surprised at how well the card kept the temperatures under control, even without the active cooling fan turned on. But when I did flip that switch for the fan, the temperature dropped noticeably, and I could tell the card was made for more intensive tasks. There were no major hiccups in terms of performance, but it's important to note that the product does require a compatible motherboard to utilize all its capabilities. If your motherboard lacks PCIe bifurcation support, you won't be able to take full advantage of the card, and you may be limited to fewer drives or lower performance. This is a potential barrier for users without high-end setups, so it's something to keep in mind before purchasing. As for the pros and cons of the SABRENT 4-drive adapter card, the primary strength lies in its expansion capabilities. Being able to add up to 4 NVMe SSDs through a single PCIe x16 slot is impressive and incredibly convenient, especially for people looking to maximize storage without cluttering up their system. The build quality is solid, and the cooling features, both passive and active, do an excellent job at keeping the drives at safe temperatures. Plus, the versatility with M.2 SSD form factors and PCIe versions ensures broad compatibility across different systems. On the downside, while the card is plug and play, you do need to ensure your motherboard supports PCIe bifurcation. Without it, you might be limited in terms of functionality, and setting up multiple drives might become more of a challenge. The price is also something to consider, as it's not the cheapest option on the market, especially if you only need a single drive setup. For those who don't need that much storage, there might be other simpler solutions available. In terms of value for money, the SABRENT 4-drive NVMe SSD adapter card offers good value if you're looking for a high-performance solution that allows you to add multiple NVMe drives without taking up more slots. Its price may seem high if you only need a single SSD connection, but for power users or professionals with massive storage demands, this card shines. It's much cheaper than purchasing multiple high-end storage solutions separately, making it a more cost-effective option if you're after large amounts of fast storage. When comparing it to other similar products on the market, there are some alternatives that also offer PCIe to NVMe expansion, but few include active cooling and support for 4 drives in a single slot. Some alternatives focus on offering simpler, budget options that only support 2 drives at PCIe 3.0 speeds, making the SABRENT ECP4BF stand out for users who need serious speed and storage expansion. But of course, some competing models might be priced lower if you don't need the extra cooling or multiple drive support, so it's important to assess your actual storage needs before deciding. When it comes to build quality, the SABRENT adapter feels very sturdy, with its aluminum construction ensuring physical stability. The design is sleek, and the card slots fit the SSDs securely without issues. The inclusion of thermal padding is a nice touch, and the fan, though optional, adds an extra layer of reliability if you're pushing the card to its limits. While long-term durability can only be determined after extensive usage, the overall construction feels solid, and SABRENT has a good reputation for delivering well-built products. As for customer support, I didn't have to reach out to SABRENT for any issues during my testing, but the brand is known for offering responsive customer service and a decent support network. For anyone needing help with setup or troubleshooting, reaching out to SABRENT's technical support team would likely be a helpful experience. To wrap things up, the SABRENT 4-drive NVMe SSD to PCIe 4.0 x16 adapter card with active cooling offers an impressive array of features for those looking to expand their storage without taking up multiple PCIe slots. Its compatibility with PCIe 4.0, combined with excellent cooling solutions, makes it an appealing choice for power users and professionals. However, if you don't need to manage multiple drives or don't have a compatible motherboard, it might not be the right fit. For those who do need the extra storage, though, it's a solid performer with good value for the price. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or thoughts on this product, drop them in the comments below and let's chat. And if you want to pick up the SABRENT 4-drive NVMe SSD adapter card for yourself, you can find the link down there too. Until next time, this is Reviewsinside TV, signing off. Stay cool and keep your data safe.